Hey there. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Total Ramblings. It is Monday the 4th of August 2025. I have again taken the afternoon off of work and I am doing a surprise visit to my wife Elizabeth in hospital because today is our wedding anniversary. Now, I've checked and I think the 12 red roses that I ordered have been delivered already. The only problem is I think she's had physio between 11 and 12, and also sometimes parcels tend to get stuck at the reception desk. So I'm hoping A, that they have been delivered, and B, that she's got them. But there's no guarantee of that, of course. The order says online, it says completed, which I assume means, delivered. Anyway, never mind. That's a separate issue. The problem is obviously Liz is ill, and we found out last week she can't come home, although we're still going to fight for her to try and come home. She has beaten the odds before. They once told her she'd never eat, drink or eat, drink or speak again. She's doing all of those things. So the fact that they're saying she can't ever come home doesn't mean she can't come home, in my opinion. Anyway, I am going to visit her as a surprise because ultimately, right, it's my job to be a husband, and we don't know how long we've got left together, if I'm being honest. Hopefully it could be decades. That would be nice. Time at home would be nice. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. On the way now. If I get a chance, I'll check in later. Woman.
Man.
Wave to boys and girls.
Hello, boys and girls.
Quick message to the boys and girls. What day is it today?
Our wedding anniversary.
How many years?
24.
And I wasn't meant to be here.
No. You surprised me.
I did.
How very romantic.
I turned off my Find Me on my phone, and I turned off the Ring camera, and I turned off the Blink cameras so you wouldn't see me leaving.
I didn't even look.
No, but I couldn't risk you looking.
I would have looked. I was looking to see when the postman arrived.
I know.
But he's arrived now. So your card is at home.
But my flowers haven't turned up yet. And
I didn't buy you flowers.
I'm a little bit annoyed by that.
They might turn up.
So, tell the boys and girls what you just had done.
I just had my rig changed. Every 3 months they take out the old one and put in a new one into the hole. And it hurts for a bit. Maybe sometimes a bit longer. So I'm a bit delicate. Oh, that's Nikki.
Nikki's behind you with another lady in the corridor.
I need to speak to Nikki.
Huh?
I need to speak to Nikki.
Well, she's with someone. She's just gone into that room.
I need to ask if there's a timetable.
All right.
Activities.
Well, it's only a short one today. Wave goodbye to the boys and girls.
Goodbye, boys and girls.
Right, that was my wedding anniversary. That was my surprise visit to Liz. I think that went down quite well. Unfortunately, my flowers didn't turn up. It's a box of 12 roses. And in an alternate universe, not only did my flowers not turn up, but I didn't turn up either. So I guess it's lucky I turned up. Not that Liz was expecting me anyway. First thing she said when I got there 10 times was, "What are you doing here?" Anyway, I inquired with the flower delivery company about these flowers, and apparently they're delivered by Royal Mail. So, you know, fat chance, as they are my eternal enemy. Apparently they know all my contact addresses. Anyway, also Holy Cross say they only get Royal Mail deliveries at 10 o'clock every morning, so there you go. They should be there tomorrow. So it's 20 past 4 and I'm going home. I'm going to have to knuckle down at work for the rest of the week, I think. And what was I going to say? Oh yeah. I've got 3 Star Trek uniforms. Command, Science / medical, and operations, which is engineering security. And my security one, which is probably the one that I would wear to a convention as a red shirt. Command is gold, medical science is blue, operations is red. The gold, there's like all the gold's flaked off of my Delta insignia. So I have excuse me. I bought a replacement which has got gold thread instead of gold, you know, whatever. It's exactly the same size. I went to great pains to make sure I got one that was exactly the same size. And I tried sewing one up on top of the other, but apparently I can't sew anymore. I was doing an absolutely hopeless job of it. So I was going to put something online on a local Facebook group saying, "Hey, can anyone sew?" When I thought I would ask my former work colleague Janine, who lives literally around the corner from me, whether she's any good at sewing. So she's coming around about 6:30 tonight. So excuse me. So Liz's mum and Anthony are with her now, and that's why I've left early, so that I can be home for my visitor. And hopefully we can get this uniform fixed. I just got home, and it's just gone 5 o'clock, and there's a package for me to someone very special. Probably not me. It's got my name on it though. I'm sure that must be a mistake. Just for you. Oh. Look at that. Olive you. Love hearts. I tried an olive once. I was out for dinner with my boss Damien, and I tried an olive. Never again. Happy anniversary. Andrew, happy anniversary. Here's to many more. Lots of love, Liz. 4 kisses. There should always be 4 kisses on a card. I do 16, which is 4 times 4, because I do. So there you go. To round off my day, Janine has been around, and my Starfleet Operations uniform has been repaired. Look at that. She did a much better job than I was capable of doing. She actually went to the trouble of taking the old patch off rather than what I was doing and just sewing the other one over the top. You see, I was worried about positioning. I was worried about getting it back on in the right place, but there you go. Job done. I am no longer out of uniform. So that's a good end to the day. I spoke with the nurse in charge at Holy Cross today, and we are going to push for Liz to be home 1 day a month. 4 to 6 hours at a time to start with. Maybe the first visit will be with a minibus and a carer, in case we have a problem. But assuming it goes okay, maybe every month after that, I could go and pick her up in the car. So I'd have to drive to Holy Cross, pick her up, bring her home, spend some time here, drive to Holy Cross, drop her off, come back home. So, because despite what the doctors say, we're still going to try and get her home. She might not be able to come home to live, but she could come home to visit. And that way, everything that I've done here will not be in vain, and she can enjoy her home and her possessions and being with me. Won't that be nice? What else do I have to say? That's about it, really. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Total Ramblings. Hopefully you'll join me for any future episodes, whatever they may be. Bye bye.